I gotta give me a sip of that moonshine, y'all. What that shine at? I don't got my cup of shine with me, man. 3 days, y'all. 3 days. Shout out to my girl, man. She sent this to me. I had to check it out, man. I had to check it out. Shout out to them beautiful patrons that show me so much love and support, man. I love you guys, man. You just can't make this up, man. But shout out to my girl, Mary. Mary, I love you. If you're watching this video, I love you. I hope you're smiling right now. I hope you and the family are blessed, well, and healthy, man. And I'm wishing that to everybody that is watching today's video. Crazy dark times we're living in, man. Some dark times, disgraceful times, man. No common sense, soft, sensitive, woke, failed policy, failures, liars, puppets, incompetent. Ice creams, sprinkles all on the floor. On the floor. Ice cream and sprinkles. He don't know where he at. Toes in the sand. Out cold, sleep. Sound asleep. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Hasn't this been such a entertaining and also not just an entertaining, but a disgrace, entertaining and disgraceful campaigns. You got a disgraceful campaign and you got a common sense entertaining campaign. You know, you got a guy taking a bullet for us, man. Put his life on the line. Even in the face of death, he will not bend, yield. Even in the face of death, man, we are in a fight to get our country back, man. To save America. Boy. Check this out, man.
Democrats are on the lookout for a 6-foot-tall, 81-year-old who escaped the White House earlier today. We're told he sounds and looks something like this.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Biden doesn't have a laptop this time, but he did manage to get all the way to Pennsylvania. And he somehow found a stage.
Remember the last guy when he was president, he said we have every week, we have infrastructure week.
After that, he tried to give a woman an award, dropped it, and then he started chewing on it. How he's still allowed to be near a camera is a mystery. Democrats thought Biden was strapped to a gurney after he ate baby feet. You'd think after derailing Kamala's closing speech with that garbage grenade, he'd want to lay low. You know, sit the next one out. Snacking on babies with Dr. Jill in a panda suit. The Democrats keep trying to bench Biden, but he keeps running out onto the field naked. Biden's insiders say
Dr. Jill. But hey, they all said, Kamala, all of them. They said, as sharp as a tack. It's a cheap fake. It's a deep fake. What we're seeing is not real. It's actually AI edited. You didn't see him fall down the stairs. He didn't fall. What are you talking about? He's as sharp as a tack. What just happened on the world stage, that what you're seeing isn't real. It's a cheap fake, a deep fake. 81 million votes.
it's the World Series for politics, and he wants to play in it now. And he sees Philly and Scranton as his home field, where he thinks he's beloved. So he made a mad dash to Philly today, but Democrats aren't too happy he's in town. Quote, the appreciation from the Democratic base is still there, but the need for him to show up is not. At this point, it is really all about Kamala Harris, and she needs separation from Biden, is what one Democrat says. The speeches have to be inspiring, and Obama and Clinton are better suited for that task than the president. That stings. And Obama's speechwriter just went on CNN moments ago and told Joe his time's up.
Should Biden even be going out on the trail for Harris at this point, or is he just like too much of a risk?
I mean, if I was Joe Biden, and I knew, look, his legacy obviously is at stake in this election, and he is the president of the United States, got a lot of work to do as president, I would probably look at the numbers, I would look at the race and say, I'm going to focus on being president over the next couple of days. And that's probably the best, that's the best thing he can do for not just the Harris campaign, but himself and his legacy.
Obama's guys are saying, nice presidential library you got over there, Joe. Be a shame if something happened to it. Next time you think about leaving the White House, think about your legacy. They're not afraid to put him in Walter Reed for the weekend. Hunter's going to need a new job where he doesn't have to pee in a cup, and the Sugar Brothers tapped out. So after this week, Democrats can't even stomach seeing Biden on the trail again. We're just learning that they confiscated his phone. He had a bunch of campaign calls scheduled yesterday, and they canceled all of them. They just told Joe, the reception's spotty. Try again tomorrow, and then Joe forgot. Yeah. So they've taken away his laptop and his phone. The whole White House is angry at the big guy, even the White House stenographers.
They are now as mad as you will ever hear a stenographer on the record that White House officials working for President Biden tried to change the meaning of their transcript. So it sounded like the president on that Zoom with Voto Latino was just criticizing a comedian instead of all Trump supporters.
So after Biden called Americans garbage, they forced the White House stenographers to rewrite the transcripts. And the stenographers are like, you guys got to be kidding me. This is a violation of the Presidential Records Act. That's what you raided Trump's house over. And Biden's guys said, just do it. So they did it. Kamala can't even believe it. Obama's fighting with Biden. The White House is strong-arming librarians. And her VP pick just called the world's richest man gay.
If you're a billionaire, Elon Musk, for example, say, that guy got it. Michigan knows that word. Look, that dude got a tax cut.
Tim Walz is calling the other guy gay?
Tampon Tim.
What is going on here? He should be the... Never mind.
Don't say it, Jesse.
Obama and
They're laughing in the back on set, man, because they know that Jesse almost said something he wasn't supposed to say. Do not say it, Jesse. Please do not say it. They already want to cancel you. Cancel all of us.
Pelosi both said Walz was a poor pick, that Kamala should have gone with Shapiro. And it looks like Harris is having second thoughts because she's cheating on Tim Walz right in front of everyone.
This election, it's bigger than us. It's about the future. Do you want more chaos? Or like me, are you ready for some common sense? That's why I'm with Kamala.
This would be like Trump cutting an ad with Doug Burgum. You can't cheat on your VP. This isn't wife swap. Did Tim get cooed? I get it. Pennsylvania's do or die. You expect it to be all hands on deck there. So why are they sending Bill Clinton to New Hampshire? When did New Hampshire become a battleground? Biden was just in New Hampshire. Remember, that's where he said they had to lock Trump up? The last time a Democrat lost New Hampshire was 24 years ago. And now Real Clear Politics is saying New Hampshire's a toss-up. If Trump wins New Hampshire and he hasn't even campaigned there, it's going to be a big night. And Bubba's got, 9 lives? He said Trump's economy was better than Kamala's, and he said Lake and Raleigh would still be alive if the border czar had done her job. The Harris campaign must be really needy to roll the dice and let Bill loose again. But Bill knows better than anyone. It's the economy, stupid.
Some of them are Republicans by DNA. Some of them voted for Trump in 2016, Biden in 2020, and have told us because of Biden's policies, because of inflation, the cost of living, they're going back to Trump.
The economy's still the top issue. And today's news, not going to help Harris.
The big jobs report, and the prophecy came true. Jobs light, 12,000 in non-farm payroll.
Trump, again, whether you like it or not, or how he said it, how he talks about it, but he was right. Trump is right, y'all. Time and time after again. Trump is right. Again, you might not like the way he said it, how he worded it, how he tweets it, but he was right. Just look what's going on.
That is the lightest going back to December of 2020.
It's a massive drop, of course, from what we saw in September. That number was also revised lower, down to 223,000 jobs. In fact, what we lost was over 110,000 jobs over August and September.
We have 100,000 fewer jobs than we thought we had. That's a really bad number.
So we just lost 100,000 jobs. And Joe's in Pennsylvania reminding everybody about Bidenomics. Democrats can make jobs disappear, but they can't make Biden disappear. Here was Trump reacting to the news in Michigan.
This is the lowest number in years, a pitiful 12,000 jobs last month. Whoa. Hundreds of thousands of jobs less than what it should be. I never heard of 12,000 jobs. That's not even believable. And if she gets 4 more years, your family is you're never going to recover from these stupid people. There'll be a 1929 style economic depression that will absolutely crush your incomes and all that stuff. But we're not going to talk about that because we want to make sure we win. And when we win, you are 4 days away from the best jobs, the biggest paychecks, and the brightest economic future the world has ever seen.
So the Biden economy looks like a mirage, and Kamala still can't give us a concise answer of what she's going to do if she wins.
Day one, what's your first executive action?
Well, my first priority, which will be probably the package of bills, is about bringing down the cost of living. So it's about housing. It's about childcare. It's about what we need to do to deal with grocery prices. So it's not one, but it's a package.
Ain't it?
So why do they even keep asking her what she's going to do on day one? Day one was 4 years ago. She could knock on Joe's door right now and say, hey, big guy, sign this executive order. I'm going to just slip it under your door. I know they took your phone, but there's a pen in there somewhere. Why should Americans wait until Inauguration Day for help when Kamala's in power now? Why can't she get a head start on the things she's promising? This election's gotten so ridiculous, they made J-Lo cry.
Pull out the Diddy tapes. Pull out the baby oil. And pull out those Diddy tapes. I tell you, man. Them Diddy tapes, boy. Woo!
I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional. But you know what?
I'm telling you, I can't wait, man. I want to just laugh at every one of these celebrities, man. I want to just laugh in their face, man. I want to be the ones retweeting, reposting, posting those memes, laughing at these celebrities, man. And I want to tell all these frauds, all these elites, these Hollywood, hands behind your back.
You know what? We should be emotional. We should be upset. We should be scared and outraged.
Luckily, Trump will protect J-Lo whether she likes it or not. But why can't Kamala Harris get emotional about America like J-Lo? This country's been through a lot the last 4 years. How is it that Harris is never upset by any of it? She just laughs along like nothing's wrong. And are Democrats running out of celebrities? Hollywood must be empty at this point. What, is David Hasselhoff going to come out with a white dude for Harris hat? Trump's putting on aprons, garbage vests, campaigning with blacks, Hispanics, whites, Muslims, carving up the Obama-Biden coalition like a jack-o'-lantern. What's Kamala been up to? Just calling everyone Nazis.
How about her? She's always talking about, no, I want to bring the country together. Trump is Hitler. Excuse me, I shouldn't have said that. No, she's always saying, I want to go in peace, and we want to get together as a country. And, you know, the Trump people are garbage, total garbage. Oh. But we want to get together. And Trump is Hitler. And they're all racist. And they're all this. And they're all that. But we want to have peace. So we want to get along. I don't even know if she knows what the hell she's saying.
This election is about whether the Democratic machine can kill off the incumbent and drag an unpopular, untalented replacement over the finish line. That's what it is. How close is this thing going to be? Trump's exactly right. She doesn't know what she's talking about. That's why she's their nominee. They like it that way. Do you? Click here to subscribe.
Wow. What a video. What a take. That damn Jesse. Something else, huh? You don't disappoint, man. But let me know what y'all think of all this, man. 3 days. Make sure you go out and vote. It has to be too big to rig. We are not against a candidate. We're against a corrupt machine, man. And I can't wait for Tuesday to get here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I will catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.